This is what I want to show. I want to use this one because, I don't know, I like it a lot. Moon is in Aries now. Anyway, this is what I wanted to show. I wanted to show how, of course, Pisces represent the feet, right? And Capricorn, Saturn rules Capricorn, rules the knee. So you got the knees at the same level as the feet. What position would you have to be in to have your knees at the same level as your feet? Now, I think I can say the term or phrase that comes to mind. This is bow down. Bow down, right? To me, that's what I see. And of course, it's a lot going on, but I want to say so much. This here in Pisces to me is saying that, showing that a lot of people are realizing what they was going with the flow with, right? And Neptune is there, just disillusionment, daddy's home. And Neptune is the higher octave of Venus. You know, a lot of people, they can't say nothing. Mercury's retrograde, they're more deep in their mind about it. If anything, can't say nothing, and they don't even know how to feel. There are no feels. And it's now in Aries. There's a lot of people, I want to say, disappointed in themselves, in the actions that they have taken, right? The choices that they have made. And I'm saying disappointed because it's not on here. Pluto is the higher octave. Pluto is the higher octave of Mars, right? Right. And this could be, right, the higher octave of Mars, right? Right? And Mars is in what would you say that's like the Ten of Swords? Yep. At least that's what I see it as. It's Mars and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, people could be fighting with their lovers or ex-lovers, or even with siblings. I don't want to talk about that. But those actions that people are taking, if they were in lack of integrity, is being exposed, and it's disappointing and embarrassing. You know, another thing too about this is in the house of Capricorn, right? Ruled by Saturn. Whatever it is that's being exposed, whatever action that they took, being sneaky with information, probably online, right? And they probably did it quickly, suddenly, right? It's being exposed of them, and it's embarrassing. embarrassing to them. And it's like, I keep saying it now. I really enjoy hearing a lot of readers talk about this forced accountability on self, by self, from self to self. Even if we don't like it, it's like our only thing left for us to do. We have to. So yeah, to me, this is bow down, surrender, right? And I really like to. And I was talking to a coworker, and why it's been on my mind to do a cleanse, right? Just flush toxins out of my body. I've been eating horrible. I've been eating whatever has been available for me to eat if I didn't have a choice, right? So not so good. Anywho, this could be some of anything. Saturn is starting to enter into Pisces. We are feeling that. That's going into the eight of cups, walking away from things that no longer serve you, toxic things, toxic people, things that you know are only going to end up being some kind of bondage, hinder you, right? And it's having integrity with the things that you're walking away from. How are you walking away from? Don't just try to do no okey doke, right? You're going to end up being one of them people. And a 10 of swords, right? Don't do that. Don't do that. Have integrity with it. Even if the other parties don't agree with the situation, if you're having integrity with how you part from these toxic situations, places, and things, even things that you've been taught that you now know are toxic and bind you from evolving, right? Things that stop and block you. And it doesn't even have to be a person, but wherever Saturn is at in your chart, that area of life, that situation, even if it is a person that is of that sign, are heavily ruled by Saturn. They may have Saturn in their sun sign, in their first house, rising or not, right? It's prominently in their chart. They, them, you, it got to bow down, surrender, and let it go. Yeah. And I was listening to another reading where I think it was a 8 of Pentacles tarot, right? And she had 3 empresses come out. High priestess. And I'm like, man, to me that made so much sense, right? And it was a Sagittarius reading. Jupiter, the ruler of Sagittarius, is in Taurus. This is that energy, right? And then you have Venus, the ruler, and anytime you have a planet not in its home sign, whatever planet rules where it is, that energy, they always give back home. That energy is being sent back, right, to their home. So Venus in Pisces, exalted, high priestess energy, right? And then you have Neptune. It's higher octave, at home, high priestess. And of course the new moon was there, right? High priestess. All of this high priestess energy being expanded upon, in order to what? Build a nice firm foundation. So that we can truly get the rewards that we've been putting in for, unbeknownst to many, right? And I really wish I wish it was nighttime right now so I could literally show you. I wouldn't lie to you, baby. Yeah. Right? So you can see where things are. But if it was nighttime, my bad. This right here is like if you haven't learned the lessons and you're just scared trying to hurry up and do something. Maybe you have learned the lessons and you got somebody that was trying to manipulate you, when Saturn was in Aquarius, trying to block you, whether this be communication on the air, being seen as a star, a healer, wish fulfillment. Be careful, because of course they pulling out all the stops, right? And this is why. This is Saturn, right? Clearly, some of us have not learned the lesson. Meet up with Neptune is like, oh, that's too much. I got to walk away from. Not funny. But let me tell you what, this here is going to be very harsher lesson if you go back to whatever it is. Lord. Yeah, because look at there. Look at that. Not. No, I'm trying to get this. Venus. Where'd mine go? I know I saw it. There we go. That's one spiritual battle, ain't it?